Hello everyone and welcome back to another Storytime video. Today I am going to talk about the time I hit a deer with a car. Now, I'm talking about this today because over the last week or two, I've finally been able to drive this car again after not being able to drive it for almost a year. But yes, so this car that I'm referring to is a station wagon that I drove all throughout high school. Well, when I could drive. Throughout high school and up until I hit this deer with it, I was driving it pretty much everywhere. So I was driving this car for better part of 6 years, 6 or 7 years. So it was quite the car, and I had a pretty personal attachment to it. And so basically, my paternal grandmother lives out in the country. And so I went over to her house on a Sunday night in late February this being last year, in late February, to help her with a project that she was working on, a PowerPoint project. And, you make quite a bit of progress on that, and then you start to go home, and you have to drive through the country in order to get back home. A good 15-minute drive, but not that big of a deal. And you are about to enter the town that you live in. And then, well, it sounds like I'm reading this off of a Reddit script or something. Yeah, I was about to enter the town that I lived in. And there's this long road and this long straightaway right before you turn a corner, and then bam, houses and all that stuff. And I was driving down that long straightaway, and I was only going about 30 or 35 because speed limit drops to 30 in town, so I was slowing down. And out of nowhere, this deer comes out and comes across the road and hits the car. And I didn't get out at first. I kind of thought that something might have been up with said car, but I didn't get out and check before I got home. I could tell something was weird because the headlights seemed a bit off, and I will get to that in just a second. But I get home, and I get out, and I realize, I'm like, oh, the deer broke the headlight, the driver's side headlight. All the casing to where just the little bulb was in the headlight. And so, but thankfully it did not destroy the radiator. That was a bit of a relief. But So you had the headlight that was completely destroyed, and the front end on the driver's side looked messed up. And I showed my dad, and of course he got a bit upset because it more about the fact that it was the car, not the fact that I did that. Thankfully, even though I felt really bad about it, and but my dad did a great job pounding out the front of it and kind of rebuilding the car. And I mean, you can tell it's been hit by something, but it doesn't look that bad at all. Doesn't look that bad at all. And I'm quite proud of all the work that he put into it. And so, yes, I hit a deer with a car. So, yeah, as it starts to get warmer, I advise you guys to still look out for deer on the side of the road in the country, even though I believe that they are more prominent in the winter when it's cold, but I'm probably wrong about that. But regardless, that is the story of how I hit a deer with a car, and thankfully I'm able to drive the car again, and it wasn't totaled. Thank God. But yes, so that will pretty much do it for me today. And so yes, guys, I do believe that will do it for this storytime video. And until next storytime video, I will see you all later. Goodbye, guys! Thank you all for watching.